on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step and foot in them sneaker stores. Like where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks that never would have seen you.
What's up, y'all? It's Big Ralph TV, and I couldn't sleep. So I got up and I said I might as well hit this treadmill again. This is the second day in a row where I couldn't sleep. Yesterday I got up and I hit this treadmill right here. You can see that treadmill. But I said, let me get up and hit the treadmill. But I said, since I'm gonna do that, I got these new Brooks running shoes. These are, let me see if I can show you all, the Brooks Max SE. All right, size 13, and these bad boys, I want to say these are called the Run It Back. I haven't had a pair of Brooks in maybe 10 to 12 years, if that, maybe longer. It's been a while since I had some. But I saw these and I said, these look pretty good. I want to give them a shot. And the pair of shoes that I had been walking and working out in, they seem like they're running down. So I said, let me get these Brooks, see how comfortable they are for my walking. I'm not about to run or anything. You know, I just get on the treadmill, I do some walking, or I go to the gym, I do the elliptical. You know what I mean? So just some normal workout shoes, but I wanted to try these out and bring you all along and see how they are. So let's get to it. All right, so before I get to the Brooks, I wanted to show you the shoes that I have been working out in for like the last, 8 months? Almost 8 months, 7-8 months. It's these Nike Zoom Pegasus. Whether these the Zoom Pegasus 41s, the Carolina Panthers version of these. So I got these, I want to say like September, October time frame. And these have been very comfortable. These have been very comfortable. You see the Carolina Panthers right there on the side, but these have been very comfortable. But I feel like I've kind of beat them down. It feels like they don't have as much cushion now as they did when I first got them. Maybe I'm tripping because they are still comfortable to wear to the gym, but I was looking for something with a little bit more support now. Don't tell my wife I had my shoes on the counter. She'll beat me. But yeah, that's these. So that's what I've been working out in mostly since, last fall. And they say that you should actually switch out your running shoes, your workout shoes every 6 months. So here we are. I actually saw this shoe at work, which is weird. I was at work, I opened up the Microsoft homepage to begin working, and it has all kind of news and all that stuff on there. And these were on there. It was a Brooks Ghost Max Run It Back collection. There's a big Run It Back campaign that they're doing right now, and these were on there. And I said, man, those look, they got the chunky bottoms, if you can see that from this picture. I said, those look like those might be comfortable for working out. So I said, man, I ain't had Brooks. I can't think of the last time I had a pair of Brooks. I don't even know how they would fit. I don't know what size. I tried to go to Academy Sports and find them, but I didn't want to go and, not know what I'm looking for. I tried to go to the local Academy Sports here. They didn't have it, and I wasn't about to go traveling miles and miles and miles. Plus, you can get, military discount on the Brooks website. So I said, I'll go with that. And that saved me $40. So I went that way and I just ordered them. But let's go ahead and open the box and show you the shoes. And that is, it says Legacy in Motion. This gives you all the Brooks history, bringing iconic styles to life. and then to power on your path, Brooks, all right? But you know how I do it right here on Big Rock TV. Left shoe first, baby. All right. And these are the Brooks Ghost Max SE. All right. Like I said, these are special edition Run It Back campaign. And I think these are a nice looking shoe. They are really, really, really light. They look chunky, but they are, oh, fumble. They are really, really light, man. I think these are lighter than the Pegasus that I've been running in, but they look like some chunky boys. And then you see the tan gum outsole with the Brooks logo there. Really light shoe. I can't believe how light of a shoe these are, man. You got your Brooks logo there. They look like a retro kind of 80s running shoe. They look old school. I think that was my appeal to them on just off of looks. But they look like a old school running shoe. And you got some mesh right here, good breathability, gray laces. They have Brooks logo on the tip there, if you can see that on the lace tips. Here's the tongue. Established 1914, the Brooks logo there. And then here is the insole, Brooks logo, white insole. It's kind of a grayish white on the inside with that blue and white. If you know me, you know the blue and white. That's my favorite colorway. Blue and white, blue and black like this. It's my favorite sneaker colorway. I did not buy these to wear casually. These are not to be worn casually. These are to hit the streets or to hit the treadmill. What's up, Wishbone? Hit the treadmill or to hit the streets or to hit the gym. These are to work out in. These are not to be worn around town casually. They do have a nice little bit of materials here. Got some nubuck going around there. Nice materials. These are built nicely. I will give them that. But yeah, man, so let's go ahead and get them on feet. And I'll get on the treadmill and see how they are. All right, so here they are. Quick look on feet. Hope you all can see that. But man, they feel really good. They feel really good. I'm glad I went ahead and ordered a size 13, which is now, I don't know what happened. I don't know if my foot has shrunk as I've gotten older, but 13 has really felt good in most shoes lately, especially these kind of running kind of shoes, casual New Balance like shoes like that. 13s have been great. My toe is actually right here at the front. So good comfort. All right, very good comfort. They feel amazing. Like there's so much cushion. I feel taller too. Like there's so much cushion at the bottom, and they're really light. Like really squishy kind of feeling, and I like that. I feel like there's a lot of support on the bottom of my feet. So yeah, I think these are gonna be a go, man. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that booty view. Let's get some of that booty view for you all. Yes, sir. Head to the treadmill.
All right, workout complete. Whew. Let's see here. See if I can show you this. So this is what I did today. All right, 2.36 miles. All right, don't worry about that sleep, but 2.36 miles is what I did on the treadmill. All right, but these were pretty good, man. Pretty good, pretty comfortable. I like the cushion on them. I like the lightweight factor. These felt good. There's a little bit of like, they go all the way as I'm walking. They go like that. And you can feel the cushion all the way through, like from heel to the toe. You can feel that. And I kind of like that. I like the feeling of that. I feel like I had good support. Like as far as like the structure, how my feet and keeping my legs and everything straight, keeping me upright. That was the main thing I was worried about, was like, I'm a heavier dude right now. So I was like, are these going to support, my weight and my knees and everything? And they did. Like, I felt like I wasn't gonna tip over, fall out or anything. So I can't really complain. I can't really complain at all. These are a good workout shoe, man. If somebody is out here looking for, a good workout shoe, something to go run in. I was just walking. That's all I'm going to be doing in them. I'm going to be walking or getting on the elliptical or maybe the stationary bike. But if you're somebody who's going to be putting in some work in the streets, the running and all that stuff, I still think these will be good. I like the support on these. All right. But anyway, that's going to do it for these Brooks Ghost Max SEs. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.